How y'all doing? I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs, President of the Georgia State Conference. We're here for our July update on the Georgia State Conference of the NAACP. And welcome back from Las Vegas. We had an exciting time in Las Vegas, Nevada with the National Convention. We got to hear from the President of the United States, Joe Biden. We got to hear from some phenomenal speakers in the realm of advocacy and activism, and we also learned a lot at the seminar. So it was exciting to be in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are all in here in Georgia. As we shifted back to Georgia, there are a lot of things happening, nothing bigger than the mobilization for the 2024 election cycle. We are less than 100 days out. Our Civic Engagement Director, Michaela Clark, and our Political Action Chair, Vivian Moore, have been doing a yeoman's work on the front lines to mobilize the vote. You'll be getting more information about that and how you can stay involved and volunteer for our civic engagement as we mobilize to get 100,000 volunteers in Georgia to knock doors, to mobilize, to canvass, to digital phone bank, to do all the things necessary to get this vote out. So I'm excited about that. We have had 2 emergencies in the state of Georgia. Of course, you heard about the ban on AP African American Studies. We are pushing back on that against the moves by the state superintendent, Richard Woods, and we will continue to update you on that. As you know, they have now agreed to provide funding but not proper course credit. So we want to make sure we get proper course credit and funding. So we'll give you updates on that as we push back in real time. Secondly, we heard about and seen what's happening with our Secretary of State's new portal for digital online voter registration cancellation. We have sent a strong message that we oppose this vehemently. Our lawyers are working overtime to see if there are any legal remedies for this issue, but we are sending a message to the Secretary of State. There will be no voter suppression and no voter cancellations here in the state of Georgia. We've also shifted to our healthcare initiative. You've seen the rollout of 3 new mobile buses that are going around the state providing healthcare. We opened our newest clinic up in North Fulton, so we are rolling out healthcare for Georgia to make sure that every Georgian has access to healthcare regardless of their economic status. So I'm excited about what's happening here in the state of Georgia. We also were a part of the protest and solidarity for the day of mourning for Sonya Massey. We joined with Until Freedom and many others in 30 cities across this country to decry the horrible situation that happened in Springfield, Illinois. We will keep you updated, but we stood in solidarity with the family of Sonya Massey. We continue to stand in solidarity with all the families that have been affected by police brutality. I'm excited about what's happening here in the state of Georgia with the Georgia NAACP. You should also be excited because there's a place for you here in the Georgia NAACP. Last but certainly not least, we are gearing up for our state convention, which will be in Augusta, Georgia, October the 10th through the 12th. You need to make sure you're registered to be a delegate at our state convention or an observer. We are inviting everybody. We have some phenomenal guests that we will be announcing in the weeks to come. So I'm excited about what's happening in the Georgia State Conference. I'm excited about you becoming a member and joining us, and for those who are already members, being fired up and ready to go for the election and fired up and ready to go for the state convention. So again, I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs, 13th President of the Georgia State Conference. This has been your July update. I look forward to seeing you at the meeting or at an event.